What's up, everybody? Ryan here, Monaca, Pennsylvania, Beaver Valley Mall. Got a store. They say they're warm. Didn't feel too warm in there to me, but of course it's only 68 degrees out today. It's kind of cool for 68 actually. They're EMS, so there was no thermostat to check. The breaker's on. I heard no air movement. So I may have to call EMS. It may be an EMS issue or it may be a mechanical issue. I don't know. I'm just making my way over. This is another one of those malls that are very empty. Not a lot of stores. A lot of the units on the roof are garbage. Tarped over, compressors just sitting around, half open buckets of tar. Look at this thing. You know, our unit, I believe, is a train. If I remember correctly, I was here a few years ago. Can't remember exactly what I did. Possibly a leak search. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's make our way down these rickety steps and hope they support my weight. Oh yeah, that's good. Island there. Anyway, I believe our unit is right across the way here. It's a little windy, cooler temperatures, even though it's 68 out, and could rain at any moment. At least it feels that way to me. All right, I believe this is our unit. Let's see what we got going on. This is in fact our unit. Man, it's windy. Well, it's not doing a damn thing. I'm gonna open up the electrical / compressor compartment and see what we've got going on there. All right, well, we have power. I haven't checked it with a meter, but I see 1, 2. I see lights flashing. This is our EMS control board. Our blower contactor is pulled shut. I do hear something, but I think we have no belt. Let's see if I'm right. I hear the motor running, but I don't believe the belt is on it. And let's go for the big reveal here. One screw left. Come on, get out of there. Oh no, we've got a belt. All right. We've got air moving. It was just quiet. Well, that's good. One thing works. Got a working blower. Let's see if I can figure out what that flash is. I had 2 flashes. Not sure if that's an error code. Is this thing calling for economizer? I don't know. You fucker. Let's see if that economizer's open. I'll probably have to call EMS here, and the economizer is not open. Filters look 523, 25. Somebody was just here. It was like 4 days ago. Did they write anything up? All right, well, someone was just here. Let me look back on the on our service report app, see if anything was written up at the time of the preventative maintenance. It looks like both contactors have coil wires. Our transformer is not tripped or anything like that. What a mess. Look at all this shit. Somebody checked refrigerant, I would assume. I see some oil there. And of course, this is roached. I doubt I'm gonna get any type of information off of this panel. 2 flashes, CO2 sensor, that's the economizer. On. don't know. I don't see flashing on, off. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to call EMS here, but first I'm gonna get on our app and see if anything was written up when they did the preventative maintenance. Okay, well, I called EMS. He can read space temp, set point, recycled power, and now it's working. Half the time it's an EMS issue. They have something, I believe we call and they do something on their end and then everything works. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm a thermostat guy, you know what I mean? But whatever. Couldn't find any issues here. I only have one stage running right now. I'm not gonna bother with my gauges just this second. It's 74 degrees into space. We're putting out 63 degree air right now, but that's just with first stage running. But man, I wonder if there's a tool out there somewhere just waiting for me to find it. It's like an addiction. I can't help but think. I'm not searching this whole roof for a rusty screwdriver. Gonna get second stage to kick on. All right, engaged, second stage, all running off EMS. We were at 63, and now we're dropping rapidly. Man, this sounds like some kind of poem, some rooftop HVAC poem. I'm not gonna overthink this one, guys. We were just here, did the PM, even though that electrical panel is full of garbage and gross. If I had something up here, I would clean it out right now. It's dropping 56. You know what? I have a small Vito Pro Pack and I have a hoodie pocket. This can stay, this paperwork, I don't know what the hell, you know, no one's gonna read that, but it can stay. We've got a used contactor here. We've got wires. We've got screws. Let's go ahead and clean this crap up and make it look like we just did a preventative maintenance, you know? Whatever. Clean this shit out of here. If I can't do anything else, all I did was reset power and contact EMS, and now it's running. At the very least, I can get rid of all the garbage, right? Right? Anybody out there who's starting to do preventative maintenances, if you're an apprentice and you're trying to make yourself look good, you might not know every last thing to do. You check the blower, you check the belt, you change the filters, you make sure the supply temp is nice, and you've got a good temperature drop and things of that nature. Go ahead and clean out the electrical panel. That way when the next guy comes 3 days later, right, because something happened, he can say, hey, well, you know, at least that electrical panel looks nice and clean and isn't full of a bunch of garbage. Look at this. That's what I cleaned out. I'm gonna get rid of it. But anyway, EMS said I'm looking good. I told him I'd sit around and watch it for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna sit around and watch it. It's dumping heat. It's cooling properly. He can read space temp. He can adjust the set point. The people inside should be happy. I'm happy because it's not baking. The sun isn't baking down on me and burning me. It's actually close to 70. I'm wearing a hoodie because, like I said, it's kind of cool. It's a cool 70. But I'm not gonna overthink this thing. The blower belt looks good. The filters are brand new, cleaned, just replaced a couple days ago. But yeah, if you wanna make yourself look good, if you're hired as an apprentice or a filter changer or something like that, I mean, the very least you can do is clean out the garbage from the electrical compartment. That's what I would recommend. And as you can see, I've got some garbage here. I'm gonna stick it all in my hoodie pocket and make its way to the trash can in my van. That way, when the next guy comes, he says, wow, that new guy is really going above and beyond just cleaning the garbage out of the electrical compartment. I mean, the people are paying for us to look at these things. So the very least you can do is make it look as good as you possibly can. If I had my blower up here, I'd go blow that out, but anyway, I'm not gonna overthink it. 74 degrees into space. We're putting out 51 degrees. Both of the suction lines feel nice and cold. Beautiful. I did 422B on both these circuits a few years back, and they appear to still be operating properly. So I'm happy with that. We got a train here, wasn't cooling, and now it is. Cleaned up the garbage, and we're all set. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That'll notify you anytime I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment, hit like. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.